Okay, a very warm welcome back, everyone, and it's my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the next topic, and it's the topic on how to care for and detail and maintain your boat. So it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Marin Ramasamy. He's the Managing Director of Valuva Yacht Management and Maintenance, one of Singapore's experts in cleaning and caring for your boat. So welcome to you, Marin.
Hi, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's really, really good to have you on board. Now, Marin, cleaning and maintaining and caring for a boat, it's one of the number one questions that first-time boaters have in their minds. How do I care for a boat is what they say. So is there a difference between cleaning your boat and the other maintenance? Is it something that we should keep separate? Is there different ways of looking at detailing and maintaining your boat? Is it different than routine maintenance?
Okay, if it's going to be a brand new boat, okay, we don't use usually our company don't use very strong products on it. We just use simply because it's really polished and the wax is there on the fiberglass. So we usually go for very light shampoo, boat shampoo, and you always use cleaner wax to maintain where it is a black streak mark. Always clean it with cleaner wax. Because I saw some of the guys using like cheap product which will dull the hull, I mean the fiberglass and the shine. So if it's going to be a brand new boat, just use a very light shampoo and we always with cleaner wax, 3M cleaner wax. This is what we use all these years.
Okay, so that's important. So it's a different cleaning routine for a new boat compared to a second-hand boat, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Oh, that's good to know. So when you're looking at sort of the whole maintenance routine on your boat, what are the different areas of cleaning and maintenance that there are?
Okay, ma'am. It's a normal wash. We wipe from top to bottom, like say from fly bridge to top. We wash the boat, then we will dry it with a dry cloth. Even the stainless steel, the windows, and the fiberglass, everything white dry. This is called normal cleaning. If comes to detailed cleaning, okay, normal cleaning. After that, we can go for the stainless polishing, and those the stainless steel polishing is very important because once the rust is built up, we can't do much. Okay, even though we put our product Emergel, it will disappear, but there's a black mark over there. So stainless steel is very important. At least once a month, use a stainless steel polish to use by hand or machine. Just polish the stainless steel, which is very good. At the side where the aircon water is coming out from, so where if you never maintain that place, you can see that white uh, rust line down there, and you can spread all over the place. That's important. Every month, go and check for the rust on the stainless steel.
Okay,
And
interesting.
as I say, always use a cleaner wax, so that the wax is always there on the fiberglass and looks good. The wood looks good. This is what we are doing in our company.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, so that's interesting with the stainless steel. Yeah, so once a month on that. So okay, so I've just bought my new boat or my second-hand boat. I've just got my second-hand boat, and so what do I need to do?
Okay, ma'am. It's the second boat. First thing, give it a polish, machine polish. Because second boat, you want me to look the fiberglass look nice and clean and shining. Okay, give it a full polish with machine.
Okay.
Then from there you can maintain my every month, just once a week, wash down the boat. Because for me, there's always something to do in the boat. We can't just put the boat there once a week, come to the boat. No, there's always every day got something to do in the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's whenever I ever like owners call me to do. I bought a second boat. Can you come and clean? So we clean the boat as normal, but we'll ask the owner that it doesn't look good. We do a polishing with machine.
Okay.
So from there we can maintain that it's become nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the tip would be that you'd get it polished and then it's easier to maintain and it looks much better. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So my boat that I've just bought, so I've got it polished. Now, how often would I need you to come and clean it? And what would the cleaning consist of?
I mean, cleaning can be once a week cleaning, and then So after that, every cleaning, make sure we wipe down the boat. Right, no watermarks on the windows or the stainless steel. If you never wipe down the stainless steel, we become very dull. This is where I really focus. When the owners come to the boat after the cleaning, they can see that it's really nice.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
okay. Right, yeah.
So once a week is washing and wiping it down and
Yes,
making sure there's no watermarks. Yep.
yes,
Okay. So
yes.
what else needs to be in my boat
And
routine?
the clear plastic. The clearness is very important. The clear plastic, every week when you wash, to make sure we apply that solution. There's a clear plastic part one and part two.
Okay.
If you, because the clear plastic is very expensive,
Okay.
the marine clear plastic is very expensive. So if you maintain that, and that white color canvas which goes along with the plastic, so make sure it was cleaner. You can clean that with cleaner wax or other cleaning products. So make sure everything is white, because
Okay.
once that we never take care of the clear plastic and the black canvas which holding a clear plastic, it's very difficult to clean, and you will tear off very easily, which I noticed is many boat.
Okay. Okay. So that's the clears. So does that stop it from, going it goes yellow, doesn't it?
Yes, once it's turned yellow, it's good to throw. We can't do anything.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, good. So then there's the cleaning of the boat, the wiping of it down, the attention to the clears.
yes.
So what other cleaning needs to be done sort of on a weekly basis?
Top wash cleaning, stainless steel, clear plastic, and yes, and both side of the hull. Because one of the hull we can stand at the pontoon and clean it with the deck brush. But when it comes to the like starboard, which is in the water area, we always use a dinghy to go at the side.
Okay.
So when we use the dinghy, so is you can see, so both side, port and starboard side will be very nice. Always use a dinghy on the water side or
Okay.
small kayak like that. You bring down and you wash the boat like that.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So when you're washing the boat, so are you washing it with just a brush? Like, is it that sort of a washing and a soap solution? Is that what you wash it with?
Yes, yes. Our company, we use a spray bottle. We put some boat shampoo and water.
Yeah.
So like we take like 1 square feet of a part. Okay, we spray there. We wash that area. We rinse it down. Then we go to another part.
Okay.
You don't ever take a huge part. You will miss a lot of places. So when come to the hull, concentrate on the small part. When going to the top side, we don't use brush on the clear, or always use hand.
Okay.
Don't use the brush. It's no good. Brush is for the hull for me, hull and the deck.
Okay.
So at the side of the boat, there's a fly bridge where we can stand at the bow. Always use your hand. Spray with the shampoo, one part, always, and then go to another part. We always move like that. I also teach my guys, go part by part.
Okay. And why do you use your hand on the top side and the brush on the bottom?
More effective.
More effect. Oh, okay.
Effective. More
Okay.
effective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just simply, it does a better job, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Like a boat like Azimut or Fairline, you can see a lot of angles,
Okay.
some holes at the side, so you can use your hand inside. You can't put a brush. So
Okay.
for me, it's a hand. For our company, we say use the hand. When it come to the hull, okay, then use the brush. But when we go to the other side, on the water side, when using a dinghy, use hand. We can't use the brush there.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So that then the whole outside above the waterline. Have we covered the whole outside above the waterline? So we've talked about once a week washing, cleaning down the chrome, the clears,
Yeah.
and then the hand work on the outside. So the next part of cleaning then is obviously under the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how often do we need to get you to do the underwater cleaning?
Okay. If experienced boaters, they will say they ask for twice dive a month, 2 dive a month. Other boat owners which request to us like 3 weeks once. Okay. Some of the owners request once a month.
Okay.
But this once a month only is like the growth will. Today we cleaning the boat. Another like 1 week to 12 days there will be a growth.
Okay.
Okay. So for my recommendation to the new and second-hand boat owners buying, 3 weeks once
Okay.
is the best, because some of them got their budget.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
3 weeks
every
once.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Yes, especially for the chaparral boats with
Okay.
the stern drive. That one I recommend twice a month because if the growth build up, because this stern drive, there's a lot of holes inside there and there's a rubber base which covering the engine. We can't scrape it inside there. And you can see like oysters, barnacles, and a lot of grows, a lot of marine things grow there. Which can't use scrapers, which can we can put a hole on the rubber base which is holding the engine. But the stern drive propeller, we can clean until it shine because it's open. The only thing that's chaparral problem is a lot of angles and holes inside,
Okay.
which we can't do much.
Okay.
So to best to keep stern drive is twice a month cleaning
Yeah.
and cover with a paper bag. So when we cover after cleaning, we cover with a paper bag. No, no, sorry, not paper, plastic bag.
Yep.
Plastic bag. So when it's dark, see, there's very minimum growth.
Ah. Okay.
Uh, Only thing the owner come to the want to use the boat, they have to just go down and just pull out the
Take it
plastic
off.
bag. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Or some of the owners will let us know which we got. Some of the boat we got covers in Keppel Marina. We covered. Hey, Maran, I'm going out on this. Can you take out the plastic? So we just jump down and take out plastic. That's no
Interesting.
problem for us.
Okay.
That's the problem for chaparral. I seen many times.
Interesting.
That's the stern drive problem. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm certainly aware that, this, I mean, at the moment, isn't there? There's a big interest in outboard motors. And, and then you've got your shaft drives and your stern drives. And
Yeah.
the sort of thing about, stern drives in the water. I didn't really know that the plastic bag trick, was something that you did. Would you say that if you had the plastic bag on the boat, then you'd only need to dive it once every 3 weeks, or would it?
No,
Would
if
it?
like stern drive, I recommend for 2 dive and with a plastic
Yeah.
bag. So everything's look nice. That's like if they never put the bags so that you can see like 6 months time the paint come off, everything it doesn't look good. But the hull is okay. Only the stern drive area will be like not very good to see.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so how much does it cost to keep my boat clean? So, how does the cost structure work? Is it, X number of washes per month and X number of dives, and that's how I budget? Is it
Yes, from topside cleaning, maybe go by feet.
by feet?
By feet, like including the cleaning products, we like go for like, okay, let's say it's 40 feet, we can go for like $3.50 or $4 a feet.
Okay.
Depends and depends on owner's budget also.
Okay.
They say, no, Maran, we got a budget, we are doing so we try to compromise with them, cooperate with them. Okay, we just go for the
Okay.
price.
So when you're saying sort of $4 a foot, so at a 40-foot boat, so that's $160. Is that per wash?
Yes,
Yep, got it.
including the cleaning products.
Okay, good. Okay. So if I was going to get my boat washed 4 times a month, then that would be about $700 and something a month, yeah, for washing.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, fine. And then how much does it cost to get my boat dived? And just approximately, you don't need to just give our people that are listening just a general idea of what it costs for diving.
Cost for dive can be 150. Our company start from 150 to 200 to 300, depends on the boat size also.
Yes. Okay.
It can be a catamaran, it can be a sailboat, power boat.
Okay.
Which we dived 55 meters boat also in Keppel Marina. It's a huge 55 meters. Yes, ma'am. The price also will go beyond like that.
Yep. Okay. And that includes all the cleaners, and that includes the brushes. So you don't need to pay for any of that, right? Because they can be expensive, can't they? Brushes and cleaners.
Yes. No, we don't use brush. For the hull, we use a soft green pad.
Yep.
Green pad and steel scrapers.
Okay. All right. So talking about the environment now and some of the cleaning products, have you found your customers asking for environmentally friendly products, or are they just wanting to know what's cheapest?
Most of the customers, only very few will ask what kind of products you're using.
Okay.
So we just tell them. So, but for me, we get from the West Marine. It's a biodegradable shampoo.
Okay.
And cleaner wax.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the products we use.
Okay.
Always, because come to shampoo, I already told my company use the biodegradable, so we don't pollute the marina or anything.
Okay, that's great. And do you use different products on, you said you use different products on new boats and used boats, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. And how long have you been cleaning and diving and maintaining yachts, Maren?
Okay, I started on 2009 September.
2009.
September.
Okay, so what, 12 years, yeah.
Around that.
Yeah. So a question sometimes that gets asked is, if you wash the hull too often, then does it wash away all the anti-fouling?
Okay, man, good question. Okay. When come to cleaning the hull, we are talking about just the hull. Okay. If there's a barnacle go, let's say we do a once a month. I'm sure there's a barnacles or other go. We just scrape it. Once we scrape it, we don't use any pad. The pad we are using is for the water line because you can see the green algae. The green algae form that I found out that is from the sunlight. You can see at the side of the boat. That's this very difficult. So what we use that part we just slowly we use scraper to scrape it off without the paint coming off. And that's the important thing, man. Important for me, the water line where there's a lot of sunlight, I prefer the crew to dive like once a week just on the water line.
Okay.
So the green algae won't be there.
Okay.
If we leave it like that, like a couple of months later, you can see the paint come off because we have to use the pad. If we like never use the pad, I mean the owner will not be happy. Hey, how come there's like algae there?
Right.
Okay, so we clean it. Then you can see that always can see every boat there's a white line. If like there's no sunlight, there's no white lines. It's okay, but the green algae only is the problem. Yeah.
I'm sure that's a fine balance to maintain between having the boat very clean and almost over cleaning and sort of not damaging exactly, but for example, there was a boat next door to us that, the guy, was spending so much time on the teak deck, they was sort of wearing it away. So I suppose it's a bit like that with anti-fouling, is it? But if you want it super clean, then it is going to wear it away, isn't it?
Yes.
There's a bit of a balance. Yeah.
Some of them are like overdoing it.
Overdoing it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So when you are like diving the hull, if someone wants to dive their own hull, what tips would you have for them to be able to do that?
Okay, first put the dive flag and the sign and the diving signboard. Signboard must be there. The A flag. I'm talking about the A flag and a signboard. Okay, diver below. Please don't on everything. Okay. That's it, man. That's the important thing. Then after that, they can, if they know how to clean the hull, which part to go first, and it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a really important point. Now, is it just a simple matter of grabbing your scraper and your pad and diving? Are there any tips to doing a good job or to make it easier?
Okay, you mean sorry, man, your question again?
So if someone is aboard a boat and they think in their mind, oh, I'm going to do the diving myself,
okay,
but they've never been trained how to do it. They don't. You just is it a simple matter of just putting on your goggles and getting some air and going down and scrubbing away? Is there any tips?
No, man. I got twice bad experience. Even though I wear a hood, when I was scraping the hull, those barnacle beads will fell. Somehow one small tiny tip went inside my ear, and it's very painful. And my side was like swollen a bit, so I got to go to SGH.
Okay.
And they use a small vacuum needle to suck up.
Okay.
Yeah, always wear a hood, and you get many scratches. If you always wear a safety like a wetsuit or overall, okay, glove. It's good to bring a dive knife, because sometimes, many times I encounter fishing line in the propeller or around the shaft area. So always cut. You can easily cut. Always the knife is good. So at the knife, you can slide the strap, the knife strap. You can slide your scraper there, so it won't fall off.
Okay.
For the big scraper, which you are using to clean the hull, after you clean the hull, just come out, put on top of the pontoon, then go for the small scraper. For us, I mean, we dive like many years. We just hold one scraper here, the patch here, then one here. We just clean, and it's we are like experienced a lot already, so it's no problem.
Yeah.
For the
Okay.
first time, we had dropped scrapers. We have to swim down and take it out a couple of times.
Okay.
But after that, I can hold a big scraper here, a patch here, and I can hold another two scraper. I just hold like that, then I can do because I already been experienced, a lot of
Lots of
experience.
experience. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 And what's some of the scariest things you've seen?
Okay, scariest things I encounter. There was a boat called GU sailing boat, which is went to Hong Kong now. Mr. Mike, very nice gentleman. Okay, I was diving his hull. It was very clear water. It happened in 115 Marina. It was very clear water. After I finished the whole hull, usually I finish the whole bottom, submerged bottom. Then I will go to waterline. So when I doing the waterline swimming back at the port side, when I swimming back, right at the middle of the keel, I saw a black tip shark. Not very big, but good amount of size. Black tip shark.
Really?
Beautiful animal. Yeah. So I just keep myself stirred. I just never swim. I just hold the fender over there. I just look at that. The fish came by and go around the keel and went away. Like, the channel is coming to inside the channel. So went away. I say, okay, good, went away. So I started to clean the water line, keeping an eye again the water. And it come back again.
Oh wow.
That's the time I say, okay, let's go.
Time to get out.
Just came out.
Wow.
I don't want the parents to be around nearby.
Yeah.
So that's the experience I got. But it's quite a big shark. It's not very. It's tiny means okay for me, but it's quite a big shark. Then I saw turtles.
Okay.
Encountered turtles, jellyfish a lot of times, a big jellyfish also, and a queenfish. Queenfish quite a big size, and a barracuda.
Okay.
Barracuda, yes, in Punggol Marina when I was diving, was once that time the water was very clear. You can see the seabed. I
Okay.
and my
Wow.
friend Alan was diving. We are diving at the stern. Quickly, we saw at least 5 to 6 barracudas swimming around but it never disturbed us. It was a big, huge, around 5 or 6, just swimming around. It's very nice to see. Then after that, we clean the boat, we come back to the stern, it's gone, it's not there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the experience I was.
No, that's great. Yeah. So, and do you sort of always keep your eye out? Do you sort of, looking around, or you're so experienced that you just do your work and carry on?
Just do my work, carry on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, okay, so we've talked a little bit about safety here, and it's interesting to hear you say that because, I've been down, scrubbing away on my hull a few times, not very often, but yeah, I certainly have never thought about putting on safety gear. But I think that's a very, very good, very, very good point.
Yeah.
When the barnacles are being scraped off, are there like bugs and sea life in those barnacles that can kind of like get into your hair and is there bugs in the water that can like get into your ears and stuff like that?
Yes, I would say I got two encounter, not bugs, but the shell of the barnacles.
Oh, the shell.
Tiny shells.
Okay.
I think my friend Alan, my dive buddy got a worm inside there.
Okay.
He told me that before, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Always wear a dive suit, a hood, glove. Okay. Always is safety measures because when you come swimming to the pontoon side, which the boat is tied to, at the bottom there's a lot of corals. It's very sharp.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you might hit your back or your legs, anything. Always wear safety things.
Okay.
But usually when I clean those very heavy growth, I'll get some rashes which I used to scratch at night. But it will go away in a couple of days. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And sorry,
sometimes jellyfish will stung me. It's very painful, which I encounter also a few times. Jellyfish.
Yeah, okay, that's not fun, is it? That's not fun. Yeah. Another thing in Singapore is lightning. So have you ever had any, dangerous experiences with lightning while you've been diving?
Yes, ever encounter with lightning. No, never encounter. But once there's really lightning, we stop our dive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We stop our dive because that time we are about to dive. There's a huge cloud over, and there's also lightning. Where we're sitting on the pontoon, and there's a metal piece running on the pontoon at the side, the aluminium. We can feel the electric in our wetsuit.
Okay.
We haven't dived yet, so we stopped the dive.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
stopped the dive.
Okay. Yeah.
If there's a lightning, it's better to stop.
Okay.
Don't dive. If there's rain, no lightning, just normal shower, drizzling, then it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, for me, it's fine. Only lightning, I'm just worried. Advice not to dive.
Okay, so if I was wanting to do my own cleaning on my own boat and also my own diving, I need to buy like regular dive gear, is it? You know, bottle, regulator,
Yes,
fins. So it's just normal dive gear with a tank.
yes. Wetsuit, harness, and a dive tank. Glove you can get like those one bundle of like few dollars.
Yeah,
No need to buy expensive glove.
yeah.
Just to buy a normal cotton glove, a good mask.
Okay.
Yeah, a good fit. I see some of the guys wearing BC. I think BC is very uncomfortable. You might like hook onto something below.
So you mean do you BC buoyancy compensator?
Yes,
Okay, yep.
I think no need BC because once you with the tank, you can swim and float.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, what are the pros and cons of doing the diving myself and hiring someone to do it? So, if I'm trying to weigh up in my mind, if I wanted to, if I thought I could do it myself, do you realistically think that a first timer can do that, or is it too difficult?
If you're going to be a first time boat owner buying a boat, you need to dive and clean. I think it's better to bring an experienced diver below. Just ask him to show me how you clean the hull, and then from there he can follow up the. So at least one thing I really appreciate, if the owner hands on the boat, is very good. Yeah, it's very good. Some of the owners I see they dive themselves. Actually, it's very good. Some of the owners are very busy with their work, flying here and there. Yeah, that's is common. That's why we are here to help them out.
Yeah, no, that,
The
no,
owners dive down. They know how's the strainers, the intake, water intakes, everything is it clean, nothing blocked. The owners, yeah, they know about their hull.
okay.
Even though if they are okay, they are going for somewhere for 2 weeks. Okay, they are hire a diver. When the diver say finish the job, okay, what did you do? If the owner asks the diver the question, if the diver answer, the owners know. Is he telling the truth? Did he do a good cleaning? Yeah, because he went there. The owner know about the hull. And I think I always tell the owners, always get pictures. Ask the diver before and after cleaning.
No, that's a very, very good point, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know, do you? You don't know. You can see a little bit of the boat, but you can't really see the full underneath. So, is that something that you would recommend that owners do? Find a diving company that takes before and after photos. Is that one of the
Yes.
tips?
Yes. It's very important. So they know how clean it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So for someone that is wanting to find a diving and cleaning company, what are the things that an owner should be asking or looking out for in order to find, the best possible quality service, reliable, dependable, all that kind of stuff? What are the tips to
Okay, ma'am.
select that company?
Okay, ma'am. In Singapore, there's no company doing for pleasure boat, just for pleasure boat. So far, I don't know, but all the companies are doing those commercial divers. I mean, commercial divers is like they are different guys. Yeah. So of course they're expensive. Commercial divers are expensive, and then they must know how to clean the hull without any scratch. Okay, because they are doing ship, big container ship. They are doing that, always using the brush carts, steel scrapers with hand are used. So must if the owner willing to hire a proper commercial company, make sure tell them no scratches, make sure the propeller mustn't have any scratch. Yeah, that's the thing. So if company like us, we know how to clean the propeller, how to scrape the hull without the paint coming off, and the water line without any paint come off anything. That's the important thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And so when I'm going to hire a boat cleaning company, so the three things that I'm going to look out for is one is so will you send me sort of a cleaning plan a cleaning plan and the cost, and then get some photos of before and after. Yeah.
Yes.
What are the sort of, reasons to choose a company? What sort of service should I be looking out for?
Okay, man, looking out for the company. Okay, let's say you're hiring us. Okay, today we're going to clean the boat. We WhatsApp you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, today we're going to clean your boat. After the cleaning, okay, ma'am, boat cleaning done, everything is covered up. So at the time, at the date, you know what time Maran messaged me that you clean the boat. So when you come to the boat, you know, unless if I message you that I left the boat, if it's going to be heavy rain, then you're going to be a black streak mark. Am I right, man? So if there's no rain in Singapore, always there's a lot of black streak mark after the rain. So if there's no rain, nothing, you just come in the boat, you can see the difference. Okay, let's say you hire me, my company before or another company before, you can really see, man, how's they're cleaning, how's they wipe down because the clear plastic, if they never wiped up clean, you can see those dot marks, which is not nice to see.
Okay.
So you can see, okay, there's a lot of difference from this company what they're doing. Okay, then after that, anything. Okay, let's say if I diving today, if I find unusual things like the anode break, or there's some the grill strainer is banned, hit by something, immediately we take a picture and send it to you.
Okay.
That's the thing that the company must really work close with the owners,
Okay, great.
because for me the hull is very important. Mustn't have anything or what must report to the to the owner.
Okay, that sounds great. And I think what you do with the WhatsApps is a really important part of the communication, isn't it? And
Yes.
it's good record keeping.
Yes.
So it makes things go a lot more smoother, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would be your number one tip to a first-time boater about caring for their boat? So you've just taken over this either new or used boat. What would be your advice be?
Okay, my advice to be always go inside the engine room and check the hull. My advice. Okay, when was the last servicing done? And check all the bleach pump. Make sure there's not a lot of water like rusty. This is go through the hull. Or find some crew or what, just go and take pictures. What's wrong under the engine room? That's the important thing for me, man. And important the anode size. Make sure the owner know the anode size, because we went through a lot of things looking for anode size. The owner said, I don't know the anode size. That's it. When you buy the boat, must ask the previous owner what's the anode size, what kind of anode use. Sorry. Some of the engine, they also anode also. Like Grand Banks, they got an anode in the engine. Must know have the size and everything. Because I maintain this Lady Alma, the gentleman. So we changed that time. I know it's very many years back. That time I know that engine got anodes also. It's kind of circle anode. We screw it out and screw it in bank. All the engines, at least like 6, 7 engine. So some of the engine got anodes, and the below the shaft, trim tab, rudder, bow thruster, and a bow thruster anodes is very difficult to get, man, unless they have real good connections. So when you buy the boat, get the anodes number and go through the hull. How's the hull situation? Any cracks or water staying there, like stagnant water staying there, become a rusty color? You must.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's some very good words of wisdom. Thank you, Maren.
Yeah,
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you very much. It's hasn't been that easy to find someone to speak about this really important topic, and I'm really, really happy that you've been able to share your 12 years plus of experience, and I know that the boating community really appreciates the service that you provide. So thank you so much for coming to the expo and for sharing with our audiences how to detail and care for your boat. Really appreciate it, Maren.
Yeah, but just one more thing, man.
Yep.
If you like go on a boat, if the owner gives us a boat, that means he trusts us already. Because the boat is not, it's very cheap, it's expensive. He trusts us and get us on board. So make sure you respect the owner. Respect the boat first, and the owner. Make sure, hey, I got a cleaner. Take Marine Company or other Sims Marine Company. I'll take them. They are good. Trust me. That's the way we can expand our company. And some of the prices, some of the owner got budget. So we have to respect the budget also.
Okay.
It's okay, sir. Never mind, we do for you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my way of getting more relationship with the boat owners, and because I really love this marina job. Yeah, because when I was young, I was like before going to army, I was working in a PSA as a very young
Nice.
boy, working a container ship like that. Yeah.
Nice.
So I come back to swim again, which I'm going to retire very soon. I'm going to retire here, maybe another 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
know
you very much, ma'am, for
that's
inviting me to this interview.
no, you're welcome. Thank you, Marion, really, and lots of thanks for your service to the marine industry in Singapore. Yeah, very much appreciate your expertise and your commitment. Yeah. So
Thank you, ma'am.
thanks, Marion, and we'll see you on the docks. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye for now. See
Bye.
you.
Bye.